Today I'll be covering why I think that Spider-Man PS4 is better than Batman Arkham Knight. I'll be comparing gameplay, complexity in combat, suits, and more. First, I'll be going over the two dive bomb animations. As you can see in the corner, those lines appear to signify speed when you're diving straight down from that area. Next, you notice the camera begin to sink into his back, bracing you for the force that Spider-Man will make when he throws out a line. Lastly, as Spider-Man throws out a line, you can see the camera get progressively further from Spider-Man as he continues swinging. Now for Batman, when you start the dive bomb animation, they have put the white lines in the corner to signify speed as well, but they are very faint. Also during the dive bomb animation, you can see the cape shake fast as you dive through the air at high speeds. Lastly, you notice that there are lines beside the edges of his cape, making it seem that your cape is piercing the air in its path. Then as time progresses, the lines go away as you lose speed. Alright, so now we come to the combat between the two games. Spider-Man has various combos and gadgets that you can use to help defeat many enemies. First, we have a finisher. There are many different finishers that the game has to offer. You can activate finishers when your focus bar in the top left corner of the screen is full. There are enemies that take 1 bar and some who take 2 bars. Some of these moves are throwbacks to movies and comic book issues. Lastly, you have a suit power. Each suit has a different power that can be used by pressing R3 and L3 at the same time. These powers can be accessed when the circle in the top right corner is full. Next up, we have Batman's combat. Batman has a very button mash kind of combat, but it's very fluid and makes you feel like Batman. The combat takes a little bit longer, but otherwise it's pretty good. Now first we have a finisher. Finishers are used once you get a combo of 8 on the scale to the left side of the screen complete. Most of Batman Arkham Knight's finishers are the same animation of him breaking the enemy's arm or stomping their necks. On the other hand, Spider-Man's finishers are much more referential to past moves seen in comics. Next, we have the map size comparison. With Spider-Man, we see there are 9 total districts. These districts are Harlem, the Upper West Side, the Upper East Side with Central Park, Midtown, Hell's Kitchen, Greenwich, Chinatown, and the Financial District. With Batman, we have 3 main islands: Bleak Island, Founders Island, and Migani Island. With all these islands together, it would still fall short of Spider-Man's map size. For Spider-Man suits, we have a combination of Insomniac created suits, comic book related suits, and movie related suits that all have different powers. For example, this Web Blossom. With Batman Arkham Knight skins, they have custom created Batmobile skins, Batman skins, and throughout paid DLCs, other characters like Nightwing, Harley Quinn, Joker, and others that date back to 1952 and into the future of 3000. Lastly, we have the skill trees. I think that Batman knocks Spider-Man out of the park with unlockable skills. For Spider-Man, I could screenshot, but for Batman, I had to record a video to show you. Take in mind that all of these upgrades cost about 2 to 8 points per skill, leaving you with loads of time to think about what skill you might have to have next, because in this game, it costs you your life if you don't pick the right skills for your upcoming boss battle. In conclusion, I think that Spider-Man is the better game between the two. Both the games are great, but if someone were to ask me I'd be the one to choose Spider-Man as the better game between the two.